Morning, Heather from Heather's Zenful Crochet here. Welcome. Today's video, we are going to be doing the Share the Love Instagram challenge that the Cozy Buckeye and Stacy from Stacy Makes has created. We find 5 free patterns that we have never made before. You can make them. You don't have to do video of them, of course, but I have a YouTube channel, so I'm doing a video. You make them, share the pattern designer, and then tag the Cozy Buckeye and Stacy Makes in your video, and you share them on Instagram because it's an Instagram channel or challenge, and they gather them and they share them as well. So this is, as it states, share the love. So smaller creators get their patterns out there, get their name out there, so it helps everybody be seen a little more, and just shares the love, as the challenge states. I really thought this was a great idea, so I really wanted to take part in this challenge. So 5 free patterns. I have chosen my first 2 patterns. I haven't chosen my last 3 yet. So the first 2, so the first one I'm going to make is a Pop-Tart. I have never made a Pop-Tart. Always kind of wanted to make one. So this pattern is by Mama's Crochet and Crafts on Instagram. It is a free pattern. It's her tiny tarts. So first pattern we are going to make is a Pop-Tart. So stay tuned. I'm just going to gather my supplies and I will be right back. So I do have my supplies here, using Premier Basic Chanel, no surprise. The crust is going to be the color Steel Cut Oats. The wild berry frosting is purple, so we are using Dusty Lilac. And for the blue drizzle, we are using light blue. So that's my color palette. And for the pattern, you start with the frosting. All right, so this pattern you work in rows. So we are just going to get started, and we are going to start with a chain, which is different. Also, who I am watching, so this person really isn't a crochet well, she's not a crochet person, but she's a small business, and she does a lot of day in the life of and weekly vlogs of her running her small business. I really enjoy her videos. Just kind of gives you a little bit of insight and maybe some, ideas of what you can do for your own small business. So I do enjoy watching her. It is Our Cherry Corner, and she makes dog and cat keychains, and she sells punch needle kits. So if you're interested in that, I will tag her down in the description below as well. Our Cherry Corner. So that is who we are going to be watching today. I just said that we start with the frosting color, and I'm starting with the crust. Okay, frosting color, purple. Start with that. Alright, frosting color is all done. I'm going to go ahead and put the blue drizzle on before I make the crust. As I said, I always do too much yarn. So on the wild berry Pop-Tarts, it's kind of a back and forth drizzle, if I am correct. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a not sprinkles, but a zigzag across it for the frosting. Okay, got the drizzle on there and all done. That's cool. I like it. Cute. All right, now on to the crust. So it is, you make it the same as the frosting. So I will just continue with what I started earlier and make the crust. All right, guys. Oh my gosh, my hair. Okay. Pop-Tart is all done. Look at that. That is so cute. I love it. I had to do a purple one because, of course, purple is my main logo color, brand color. So purple Pop-Tart. Yay! All right, on to the next, so I shall return. Okay, the next pattern that I am choosing to do for this challenge is Spark the Mini Dragon. And this pattern is by Dr. Choco _crochet. I hope I'm saying that right. DRCHOCO _crochet. Dr. Choco Crochet. Choco Crochet. But it's free pattern, Spark the Mini Dragon. So to preface this, I have never made any sort of dragon before. I know dragons are a big thing. I've never really had the desire to make a dragon, but these little mini dragons are really cute. So I do have this one saved. I've had it saved for a little while, so I decided I'm gonna make this one because I've never made it before and it looks decently easy. Excuse me. So the colors I'm choosing, so I'm going to do the body. I'm using Premier Basic Chanel, doing the body in the kiwi color. I'm going to do the horns and feet in white, and then the wings I'm going to do in this multi-color one. And this color is, I can never say this word, anemone. I'm going to do the wings in this color. I thought that'd be cool to have a multicolored wing. So, Spark the Mini Dragon, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. Looks like we start with the body color, so starting with green. I'm hoping I have enough yarn. It should be enough. Okay. It's time to insert the eyes. I haven't really thought about eyes. I don't know why I didn't think about eyes. Okay, I'll be back. I gotta go over here in see what eyes I want to use. Okay, so I think I found the eyes I wanted. They're kind of cute. What do you guys think? They're light glaring. They're like a snake eye type with the oblong pupil, and they're green. So I thought that darker green against the lime green would be cool. I think I do like them. These eyes I actually got from Hobby Lobby. They are, oh, I ripped the thing off so I could keep it. They're 15 millimeter safety eyes, and they have the flat backs on them instead of the plastic domed ones that, you know, can break and pop out of your projects. So I think I like these ones. I'm just gonna make sure the pupils are correct. Yeah, I think I like these eyes. These are kind of cool. Kind of makes sense to have like a snake lizard type eye on a dragon, so makes sense in my head. Uh-oh, I turned it, I think. Did I? All right. I think they look straight. That's pretty cool. I really like those. Okay, continuing on. Pretty happy with those eyes. They're cute. Okay, I'm sitting here thinking I was going to do white for the feet. I got the white for the horns. I don't think I should do white for the feet. Maybe a darker green, but I'm not sure if I have a darker green. I have Bernat blankets. I don't want black. Maybe I should do a color that's in here. Maybe this darker purple for the feet. Maybe I'll do that. Ouch. I do have this color, bright violet. Maybe I'll do that for the feet because it'll kind of match with the wings, with the purple in the wings. I didn't want the feet to be confused with horns. So, change of plans. We're going to do this dark purple for the feet instead of white. Okay, the body is all done. There's the little feet. I do like the purple feet. It's the tail. It said to lightly stuff the tail so you can bend it. So it does stay bent pretty good. I stuffed up until like here, and then this is not stuffed in this part of it, so it can bend easier. All right, so in there, if you can see his eyes, and green eyes. I really like those eyes. All right, so next thing I make are the ears, the wings, and the spikes. Okay, so looks like the spikes are surface crocheted, so, which is good. I didn't want to have to sew on a spike strip. But it is almost time for me to clock in for work, so this is going to be on pause for a moment. For you, it's just going to be a few seconds. For me, it might be tomorrow when I'm going to be able to record again. So Stay tuned. We will finish this dragon. Morning, we are back. It is the next day. I didn't have a whole lot of time to film after work yesterday. Well, I did, but my husband and I watched a movie, so I didn't. But anyway, we are continuing with our Spark the Dragon. We completed the body yesterday, and so we are on to making the ears, wings, and the spikes. So the next step in the pattern is to make the ears, and I'm doing the ears in the body color. I'm gonna watch some YouTube. I'm watching Katie, the Celestial Homebody, her newest video, and she is also doing the Share the Love challenge. And she's sharing what she crocheted for the Share the Love challenge in this video, so go check her latest video out to see what she did for this challenge. Okay. One ear made. That ring light just washes everything out. I mean, this would look like an okay. If you ever watch Katie from Celestial Homebody, she's a riot. My camera is not, I'm not centered. Okay. Ears pretty quick and short, they're done. So now I'm gonna start on the wings, and if you remember, I am using the Premier Multi in the color in the mini. Let me know if I'm saying that right. I never know. One wing done. I double-stranded burnout hip squeak, which is that really a little bit more if I wanted it to be. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and sew on the ears and the wings before I do the spikes. Sorry. Put my needle away so I don't lose it. Okay. Wings are all done and on. I like the multicolored wings. That's cute. All right. They look pretty straight. I think the one ear I sewed on a little bit too low, but it's not too terribly noticeable. All right, now we got to do the spikes down the back. Oh, and my tablet went to sleep. I don't think I decided on the color of spikes I wanted to do. I think I'll do the purple spikes. Should I do the purple spikes? What do you think? Purple spikes? Yeah, I think we'll do purple spikes. So if you didn't know, purple's my favorite color, and this lime green, slime, neon green color is quickly becoming another favorite of mine. So if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll see some of my thumbnails have that bright green border around them. It makes it pop, and I just love the color. So purple and like a neon bright green are my two favorite colors. I also like red. So Yeah, a little odd, but I honestly think the green and the purple go really well together, so it's quickly becoming my main two brand colors, is purple and that bright green. Okay, so we're doing the spikes. The last two rounds of the tail, yarn over, pull through, chain one, work from the tail to the head. Okay. You can see how straight I can keep this. I'm gonna try a trick that I heard about. I think it was Stacy Makes that did it, from Apple Tree Boutique. She put in a line, like just a scrap piece of yarn down the back of one of her, might have been a dinosaur or whatever, to make sure that your spikes go on straight. So you put in this yarn to create a straight line. You just crochet where this yarn is at. That way you ensure that your spikes get crocheted on straight. I'm going to try that. And then when you're done, you just pull that extra piece of yarn out. Okay, so that is what I mean. Put a scrap piece of yarn down the middle so you know where to put your spikes to keep them straight. And then when you're done, you just pull on that yarn and it comes out. That is a brilliant idea. I'm pretty sure Stacy from Apple Tree Boutiques said she did that. So if that was you, Stacy, thanks. Great idea. Okay. Okay, dragon is all done. The spikes got a little bit awkward right there, but alright. Alright guys, this is my very first dragon I have ever made. And I liked it. It was good. It was a good pattern. Easy to follow. Turned out really cute. I like how the tail, like, on its own just kind of goes down. I really like that. I think this will sell pretty good. I could probably sell this guy for, I don't know, 25? What do you guys think? And then of course, you got those cool reptile eyes, green eyes. I love the colorway of this with the purple and green. Like I said, it's my favorite color combo right now. So, all right. Dragon is all done, and that one was by Dr. Choco _crochet, free pattern on Instagram. So that one is all done. I'm going to make one more pattern. I am going to make a tulip. And it's not in a pot or anything, it's just the tulip. So, let's see, I gotta find it in my list here. There it is. Okay, this is a free pattern. Of course, this is what the challenge is for free patterns. This one is by Monua.stuff. I don't know how to say it. MONUA.stuff on Instagram. All these patterns will be linked down in the description for you guys. And I will also going to put a post on Instagram when I'm done with the challenge, so they will be there as well. So tulips. It's just a little tulip. It's really cute. Looks like they use like Posh or like a small velvet yarn, because their tulips are like that big. They're cute. Thinking about using this pink, hibiscus pink, and then use this for the stem. That'd be pretty and bright, nice summery colors. I think we'll do that. All right, so this pattern, I do believe you start with the tulip, the flower part. Yeah. Okay, this I think is going to be a pretty quick make, so. And then the other patterns, so at the end I'll recap. I already made a couple of things. I actually made them, let me see, I have them over here. I made one for my last video, which is, I'm still doing the A to Z crochet challenge. So one of the things I'm going to show you that I'm going to put in this Share the Love challenge I made for that video. And then the other one I made a couple of days ago as well. I just made it to make it. I'm going to put them in my Etsy and in my crochet booth. So I'll show those to you at the end once we do our recap here. So stay tuned, because I am going to go over and show you everything that I've made for this challenge. And the ones I'm going to show you that I've already made earlier in the week, I wanted to put in here because I've never made that pattern. I never made those actual items before. So I wanted to add those in here as well. I wanted to make sure I did things that I've never made before for this challenge. So that is why I'm adding those in there. Alright, so continuing to make this tulip and watching Katie, the Celestial Homebody.
As all of the others.
Okay, here's the flower all done.
And then there is the professional hobby collector.
Now on to the stem.
Then we have Amanda got a set spray.
Oh, there's also a leaf that I have to make.
She also got a
Tulip is all done. It turned out way bigger than the picture, but if you watch any of my videos, you know most of my stuff comes out bigger than the pattern, the pictures in the pattern, because I tend to use bigger yarn. It's cute. I think it'd be cute to sit on like your desk or something. Oh, maybe I should put a little face on it. That'd be cute. Leaf. Look at the little leaf. If you had two leaves, it could be like little arms. That'd be cool. Anyway, this pattern was by Monua.stuff. I'm not sure how to say it. MONUA.stuff. It'll be linked down in the description. It might be the yarn I use, but the top of it is a little bit floppy. Not terrible, but it is a little floppy. So we are going to do a recap of all 5 free patterns that I am showcasing in the Share the Love challenge. So, okay, we've got the tulip here by Manua.stuff. Okay. We have our Spark the Dragon by Dr. Choco _crochet. Love that guy. And then we made our Pop-Tart, a Wild Berry Pop-Tart. That one, I have notes over here, sorry guys, was by Mama's Crochet and Crafts Pop-Tart. And then the other two things that I made earlier in the week that I didn't make on camera here was this baby narwhal. It's so cute. The yarn is Bernat baby blanket frosting. Never made a narwhal before, so I wanted to make sure to showcase this little guy. I think he's a perfect size. He's really cute, and you color change the little belly patch. This pattern is by by.geeky, by.geekie on Instagram. Little narwhal. And this other one, so this one I just made on a whim because I wanted to, my ideal customer are office slash corporate workers, so I like to make things that will they can put on their desk and make them happy, for a little decoration, put a little joy in their day while they're working. I made a little safety cone. I just think this is so cute, and what I want to do is put like a little warning sign either here or with a stick or something, so there's a sign like caution, needs more coffee, or something funny like that. That's what I want to use these for. So this safety cone is a free pattern, of course, and it is by Crochet Cuties by Lily. Really cute, no sew, free safety cone. I just love this. I actually made two of these, so I have two safety cones, and these are made with Premier Basics Chanel, and actually the white is Bernat baby blanket. So those are all 5 of the patterns that I wanted to showcase in the Share the Love Challenge by the Cozy Buckeye and Stacy from Apple Tree Boutique. I will link all of these patterns down in the description. I am also going to make a YouTube, not a YouTube, this is YouTube, an Instagram post tagging all of the designers in that post, and I also am going to tag Stacy and the Cozy Buckeye because they are going to also be putting all of anybody who participates in the Share the Love Challenge. They are going to share all of the patterns that are in the Share the Love that everybody shares. They're going to share all those patterns. So this is sharing the love, so people can get more eyes on their accounts and their patterns. So I think Katie being Crafty Kate, she already posted a video as well, and like I said, Katie from Celestial Homebody posted a video as well on YouTube. I've got mine here. Stacy from Apple Tree Boutique did hers. The Cozy Buckeye did hers. So there's several videos out there if you wanted to check them all out. Let's see if I can get all these in one shot here. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to hide that guy. Okay. The narwhal is going to be the tricky guy here. I don't think I can do it. Uh-oh. We're dropping everything. All right. Can we see them all? All right. A little pose for maybe my thumbnail. See how that looks. All right, guys. So that's going to be it for this video. And that was kind of a longer one. Made 3 of the 5 patterns. We did a little roundup of everything, showcasing patterns I've never made before, and showcasing other crocheters out there, sharing the love, as the challenge says. So anyway, guys, thank you all so much for clicking in on this video today. Really appreciate it. If you liked this video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you get notified when I upload my future videos. And thank you all so much. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.